Race fans, welcome to the Electric Vehicle Tournament Finals. My name is Aaron Tate.
You're watching Gravity Throttle Racing. My name is Richard Gere. You know, we have drivers that have come from all over to bring their electric vehicles and challenge this course. We're down to 4, and 1 is from Australia, 1 represents South Africa, and 2 are from the United States.
Whoa, was that Billy hanging over the edge of the cliff?
You know, nothing about those Hold My Beer guys shocks me anymore, Aaron.
Race fans, if you have not tuned into this channel before, you are looking at Shavano Mountain Raceway from the top of the Shavano Mountain all the way down past the airport and into the Shavano River Canyon.
You know, we're so busy commentating, Aaron. We should take a road trip.
And you know we will, just as soon as the finals are over. But for now, the number 4 seat on the outside lane is Ned Munson with tiny track cars, and he's driving that Porsche Taycan. Next to him is Snowy Shift from Snowy Shift Racing, the number 8 seed, driving the Tesla Model Y. All the way from Australia is Ross Rodden, driving a Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now on the inside lane, the number 5 seed is Bay City Darrell, driving the Jaguar I-Pace Trophy.
Race fans, we want to encourage you, please do not close your eyes.
Yeah, otherwise you'll think your mother-in-law is vacuuming the carpet.
Yeah, but if you turn up the volume, she might think you are. There's the scoring. 4 through 0, a DNF. There will not be a train running through the first 4 races, and we are already on the way. Snowy Shift in the second lane. The inside line on the drift turn has the lead, but it looks like Ross Rodden has taken the lead on the Joker lane. Snowy and Ned have cleared the train jump and around the S-turns, but Ross Rodden, he has the lead, making his way around the big U, and now onto the Scrambler. Look how solid he looks, coming in for first place. That's another great way to start. Snowy Shift in second, Ned in third, and Bay City Darrell takes 4th place.
What a way to start the final competition. Let's watch the Are You Trekkin' replay. Not very good drifting by either of these competitors, but they do manage to make it over the train and continue. Oh wow, did you see that as Darrell just catapulted Ross Rodden after the sharp right turn and down onto the runway. Ross takes full advantage and comes through first. He has 4 points.
And race 2 is now about to get underway. Now closest to us is Ned. The cars have been rotated, and here we go. Nice even start. Ned has a slight lead over the creek jump. There goes Ross Rodden once again pulling out. He's got a nice inside line on the drift and the drift pad. Mesa Butte, but he does get tangled up. Meanwhile, it is Bay City Darrell with the lead. Over the train jump, Ross comes, and Bay City Darrell has the lead coming in. Ned is right behind him. Down runway 3 and around the big U they go. Bay City Darrell looks nice. Oh, Ned tried to give him a little tap, but will come through in second. Ross in third. We've lost Snowy Shift. Oh, wait a minute. Here he comes. Snowy is coming down and will come in 4th. I think that's a valuable point collected. He's still stuck somewhere right there.
Well, every one of these drivers is going to have their high and low points. And once again, Snowy struggled on that drift turn. He's usually quite good, but check out what Darrell does as he sneaks to the inside on the Joker lane and gets past Ned. Coming down onto the runway, they pull ahead of Ross Rodden. There is Snowy Shift. Now let's see what happens. Oh, he loses control on the runway and has to nurse his way to the finish. Ross Rodden leads with 6.
Snowy Shift has come closest to us. Ned is next to him. Bay City Darrell in lane 2, and on the outside is Ross Rodden, who is pulling out in the lead, but now Bay City Darrell takes the lead. Ned has a good sizable lead over Snowy Shift on the Joker lane. But Bay City Darrell, tell you what, he is really motoring along, and he is going to clear it out on the main lane, well ahead of the other drivers. Look at him go. He has been very fast, and he has pulled out a sizable lead. Coming down, here comes Ned. Ned's going to, oh, wow, almost. I don't know who won first, and that Snowy Shift is in 3rd, and we've lost Ross.
Let's go back and take a look at Ross here. On the drift turn, hits the wall hard, gets spun around, and he will get stuck. Now, before that happens, check out what Bay City Darrell does as he also hits the wall hard, knocking the Gravity Throttle Racing flag down over on top of Ned. Now, that doesn't interfere with Ned. Watch him make his way down and rocket down runway 3. Here he comes. And as we saw before, he is gaining on Bay City Darrell. Comes in. The judges are going to say that Bay City Darrell takes first place by a whisker. Ned is right behind. He's got 8 points. Bay City Darrell with 9.
Oh, there's Ranger Rick. Picking up that flag, helping out. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy.
Yeah, well, he's a great guy.
He sure is. He's a fabulous guy.
One of a kind.
What's his name again?
Ranger Rick.
Okay, you better get to the race.
All right, race fans. check out what Bay City Daryl does on the outside as he's got the lead, but look at Snowy Shift and Ned looking good. Nice drifting. Oh my goodness, and Daryl takes advantage, comes out in the lead. Here he comes around. Who's gonna, okay, and we've got Ross Rodden coming off the main lane. Here comes Ross. Ross is gonna gain. Coming around. Let's see how well he can challenge. He cannot keep up. In fact, he crashes. Oh wow, there's another collision. Bay City Daryl in first, Snowy Shift in second, and Ned is going to come in third.
Well, race fans, this was the last race before the halftime. Are you Track and Replay? Take a look at Bay City Daryl come and squeeze out Ned, taking the lead on the main lanes. Now, meanwhile, Ross Rodden has the lead on the Joker lane. Look how far ahead Bay City Daryl is. Now, Ned and Snowy Shift get a little tangled up on the runway, leaving them both well behind. And for the last two races, Ross Rodden has been, unfortunately, the victim of two DNFs. Bay City Daryl leads with 13, and Ned Munson is in second place with 10. Let's go to the halftime.
Harvey, Billy, hold my beer, guys. Well, this is a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. Callie from Spoolheads Racing, who is a 5th grader, has sent in her dad's Geritol bottle. Just kidding.
That's not.
Now, that was impressive. Look at that. Over the creek jump. Oh, but noses it in over that little bitty ledge. Oh, look. Ewan McLightsaber. He's going to help out. And there he goes, pushing the Spoolheads prescription bottle with Billy and Harvey inside. And they're trying to get that thing going. That soapbox derby car is gonna slow down. Oh dear, I think it's come to a stop again.
Yeah. Oh, but look, Richard, there's Ranger Rick trying to get in his SUV, and he's managed to dislodge Harvey and Billy.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough momentum.
Well, I agree.
He's stuck. He's stuck again. Oh, not a whole lot of help. But now there's more help. Here comes Ewan McLightsaber.
Come on, Ewan.
You know, this is great. I love seeing how we gotta get Callie's.
Look at that.
We've got to get Callie's prescription bottle down Shavano Mountain Raceway.
Come on, Rick.
People. Come on, Ewan. Oh, here comes the ambulance now.
That looks good.
Oh, the ambulance didn't quite help out. Wait a minute, I think. Yeah,
that's Mo.
Very good.
And he's in
very
the roller
good,
coaster.
Aaron, very good.
The roller coaster soapbox derby car.
And here we go. Come on, guys. You're making a coordinated effort. I think they're going to help him out now. Oh, he's got turned. The prescription bottle is stuck again.
Oh, now we're getting serious. Look at the semi come.
Yeah. You know, Aaron, this is starting to look like the amateur version of Junkyard Joust.
But Richard, do you want Callie's prescription bottle to make it all the way down?
Of course.
All right then.
Well, there goes the ambulance. Semi's still helping out a little bit. Oh, but the bottle is tipped over once again. Now they're moving the semi out of the way, and it looks like Mo's out of the way, but Ewan McLightsaber.
Now they're on the move.
Gives it a hit. Come on.
I think they're going to make it.
Here it comes. Aaron, here it comes, and it makes it through.
Look at that.
Billy and Harvey have succeeded in the prescription bottle. Thank you, Callie. Only 1,846 seconds. We're finally done.
Richard, this was a victory for all 5th graders who love Hot Wheels.
All right, point taken. So, Ranger Rick, Ewan McLightsaber, hold my beer, guys. Good job. This is race 5. Ladies and gentlemen, if you saw the scoring, the 2 lanes on the outside, they're going into the drift, and you see Snowy Shift drifting, a little bit of over drifting, and behind him is Ned. They're going to get extra points for jumping the train, and I think they both got 2. But meanwhile, look once again at Bay City Daryl holding that lead around the Big U, and he is going to take first place again. He has been very dominant. A good 24-second run. Here comes Snowy Shift in second, Ned in third. Oh my goodness, what happened to Ross Rodden?
Let's start here with Snowy Shift, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good drift by Ned coming up, and let's see how. Oh, there's how Ross had his run end. And for Snowy Shift and for Ned, that is 2 extra points. Good catch there, Richard. But look once again, we have never seen trouble around the Joker Lane turn until today. Ross Rodden's tough luck continues. Snowy Shift does manage to hold off Ned, get turned around, And we're going to post the scores for round number 5. 2 extra points are added to Snowy Shift and Ned. They both have 14, but Daryl has the lead with 17.
This is race number 6. Ned Munson is closest to us, Bay City Daryl, Ross, and on the outside is Snowy Shift. Snowy and Ross will have a chance for extra points as they make their way over, and Ross is already tipped over. Snowy Shift is a little bit further behind. He's got a good drift. Looks like Daryl and Ned are tangling it up. That has slowed them down. I think Snowy just got 3 points, maybe 4. Here he goes. He's taking advantage of their tussle around the Joker lane, but now Ned is right behind him, pushing him along. Snowy is spinning around. Ned is going to take first place. Snowy in second, and Daryl will take third. That was a fun one.
We begin the instant replay package here with Snowy Shift, showing you just what brought him to the finals. Great drifting, very quick. Daryl and Ned do slow themselves up. 4 points for Snowy Shift. That is critical, and look how far ahead he is. But Ned, he's got that speed, and he comes around the Big U very efficiently. This is so critical for Ned. He is holding his line straight, and Ned has 4 points. That gives him 18, but look what Snowy Shift has done. After 2 times going down and getting a train bonus, he has a lead by 2 with 2 races remaining.
All right, so Bay City Daryl is now in the bonus lane. He will have a train bonus opportunity. Don't forget Ned. He will get one more try at it as well. And Bay City Daryl has the lead. Here he goes. He's looking good. Ross is back there, but not too far behind. Nice drifting by Bay City Daryl. Look at him go. And he's going to collect 3 points if he finishes. Oh, and Snowy Shift has the lead. I haven't been paying attention to him, but he's now, look at that lead he's taken, and Ned has overtaken Bay City Daryl. There is a gorgeous 24.5-second run. Ned is in second. Okay, Bay City Daryl does finish. Look at Ross, stuck once again.
Well, and I'm sure, Richard, some people are going to ask, how did Ross get into the finals? Well, he did it by beating, point-wise, everybody else to make it. Bay City Daryl comes around and collects 3 points over the train. Ross would have had 2 extra points. And Snowy Shift comes out ahead. There is, oh yeah, there's Ned on the outside. Watch again as he pulls out and does manage to get by Bay City Daryl as they make their way down the Scrambler. And 1 race remains. Snowy Shift, because he took first, has a 1-point advantage over Bay City Daryl. Ned Munson is not out of it either. He has 21 points.
And Ned could surprise both of them. He could make it over the train, get 4 points, win the race.
Yeah.
And
Daryl could just crash. So this is going to be interesting.
Let's not jinx anyone here, Aaron. Here's what we know. Snowy Shift is going to need to finish ahead of Ned and Bay City Daryl. Because Bay City Daryl and Ned are going to get extra points, but Ned has got to stay ahead of Bay City Daryl. And Snowy Shift needs to get a good start. He's right up there. Now he's getting ahead. We have lost Ross Rodden again. Here comes the drifting, and Bay City Daryl is pulled ahead of Ned. Snowy Shift, okay, I don't know how many points they just got. Here comes Snowy Shift, and he's out ahead of Bay City Daryl. Around the Big U they go. Is Bay City Daryl going to keep up with him? Here, spinning around, but Snowy Shift comes through in first. Bay City Daryl in second, and Ned is going to take third.
Snowy Shift did what he needed to do, race fans. Let's go back to the RU Track and Replay. What an amazing drift, and now Bay City Daryl. He is going to come over the train and get 3 points. There we see Ned gets 2. Race fans, I think Bay City Daryl has just collected enough points to win this tournament.
And the only way he was going to do it was by passing Ned. And he did it right on the drift turn.
Then he hits the 3 over the train. 3 for a second place finish and 3 for crossing the train. Bay City Daryl is the champion of the electric vehicle tournament.
The bronze medalist of the EV tournament is Ned Munson from Tiny Track Cars. The silver medalist is Snowy Shift from Snowy Shift Racing, and you will receive a runner-up trophy. And the gold medalist, the champion, is Bay City Daryl from Bay City Diecast. Daryl, you will receive a big fat trophy.
Richard, you got to tell the fans about Snowy Shift.
Okay, Snowy Shift race fans built that car when he was 13, and just a few weeks ago he turned 14.
Hello? Hey Richard, Ned's on the phone and he says he's 14.
He doesn't get a trophy.
Are you charging?
Yow!